Hello world and welcome to the Cabana Bay Beach Resort at Universal, Florida. Universal, Florida, like it's a city or something. I'm gonna show you a tour of these grounds. We're gonna start out with the lobby, then we're gonna move into a room tour. Then I'm gonna show you some of the amenities they have here and some of the pluses of staying here. And at the end, I'm gonna give you 5 big tips to enhance your stay, so stay tuned. The first thing you're gonna notice is that this hotel is themed up in the 50s and 60s. So it's gonna give you that old-timey feel, that old-timey beach feel, because they've got old cars here, circular windows and things, neon lights up here that are absolutely gorgeous at nighttime. So expect that when you get here. So when you bring in your luggage, you're gonna be coming in right here through those lobby doors. And you can check in at these desks behind those trees. There's a little mosaic, a beach mosaic behind those trees, and a big, huge counter. And yes, it does look like it's from the 50s. It's kind of cool to see. So they have this huge area to sit in. Over here, it looks like there would be a little bar area. It says shoes and complete cover-up required. They have cups sitting out. So you could normally get you a drink here at the Swizzle Lounge. That's what it's called. Now, if you need to buy tickets, plan, or pick up something, right here's the desk you do it at. It's called the Vacation Planning Center, and they do have a gift shop that we'll be checking out in a little bit. But for now, let's go up to the room and see what it looks like. All right, y'all, so we're gonna do the room tour now, and this is actually our 3rd room. We had issues with the other 2 rooms, and I'll talk about that in a second. But right now, I wanna show you the awesome room we got. This is 71114. It's a huge room number, but what is that, 71,114. Now, this view is amazing. So I'm gonna show you the view first, and then I'm gonna give you some information about the room. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this? I'm gonna keep walking, and when it comes into focus, you're gonna be mind blown. That is our view at the Cabana Bay Resort. Holy cow, how awesome is that view? I think that's the best view I've ever had in any room. So you can see the entire water park from here. We're on the top floor of the resort here. It's the 11th floor. All right. So now that you've seen that awesome view, I'm gonna take you around, show you the room. So this room comes with the ice bucket. You have your coffee machine here, some USBs in the wall there. The only problem is there's no USBs in the nightstand. Decent sized TV and like no decorations up on the wall, but whatever. And if you open this little door right here, you've got your fridge. It's a little mini fridge. That felt like it was a little open. So yeah, I don't know. But you can fit like a ½ gallon in there and a few drinks. Maybe some lunch meat if you want to cheap it up like we do sometimes. All right, and that sock you just saw, this sock is actually my GoPro camera sleeve, so I don't scratch up the lens. But this comes with a thermostat. You guys know I love thermostats. I can't stand wall unit air conditioners. Let's look in here and see what's in the closet. So, looks like a little short shelf and some things to put your stuff on, an iron, a little mini ironing board. I've never seen one that small. That's pretty cool. A luggage rack and a safe in the wall. All right, so looking at the beds here, the beds are 2 queens, and they're pretty comfortable. We slept in the old room last night, and I'm guessing they're the same mattress, but they're comfortable. You've got 2 power outlets here, I guess, to charge your phones and things. And this is the alarm clock, because we are themed up in the 50s and 60s era, so they have that type of alarm clock. And I thought this was cool. When I came in here, I thought, man, these phones are old. No, it's a cordless phone. I haven't even seen a cordless phone in forever. Like, guys, I mostly just use my cell phone. I don't even have a house phone, so having a cordless phone was kind of weird for me. This is kind of first world problems, but I don't mean to complain too much, but check this out. You press shear and close. I mean, wait, they're already closed. You press shear and open, and they don't open. Man, I thought I was going to be like Bruce Wayne or something. See, open, 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 open. They're not opening, but this is pretty cool too. If you go over here and just take your hands and just kind of open the curtain a little, voila. So no, I'm not cool enough to press a button and open them, but I am cool enough to walk over here and give that a little tug and have it open on its own. So I'm not gonna complain, guys. That's something silly to complain about. But it would be fancy if this worked. Now, let's actually go see what the bathroom looks like. All right. Here is your bathroom. You got one sink. Nothing in the drawers, I don't think. Nope. Comes with some extra towels. There's 2 people in our party here, so I'm guessing they put 2 extra sets of towels out for us. You got a hair dryer, it comes with it, hand soap, Kleenexes, and things. Now, we did get a handicap room, and we didn't even know we were getting a handicapped room. And this is our 3rd room, so really didn't mean for that to happen, but that's how it is right now. Sorry. This is kind of strange. These little things are coming off the bar here. That's probably super mega loud, so I'm gonna show it again. They're coming off the wall. Whatever, no big deal. The bathroom, let me see if I can get the light on a little bit more. Yeah, so you have a light. Everything is shiny. It looks all almost brand new except for this mess. And since we did get a handicap room, might as well show off the handicap room. The sides of the bathtub does not open. So you will need to step up over into the bathtub, but you do have rails. That's pretty much the only thing that I see that would make this a handicap room are the rails. So before we leave, I found these awesome little red switches that were put into the nightstand. I'm gonna flip them and see what happens. A light's on. Nothing's happening.
Is the big light on? The big switch?
Wouldn't it be cool if when you flip the switch, like the volcano just shot water like 100 feet up in the air? Like you could control that from the switch right here. I think they need to do it. I'm gonna put in like a customer, like, I don't know, a custom, I don't wanna say complaint, but something.
Suggestion.
Yeah, customer suggestion. So let's try here. Watch it. On. Boo. Now that we're done with the room, let's head around this resort and check out what they have to offer in terms of pools and extra things to do. So now let's go check out the pools. Now, first of all, there are 2 pools, and the one near the lobby actually has a slide. They're both gonna be walk-in, and they're both a pretty good size. So let's check them out. Here's your quick look at the pool here. This is over on the lobby side. It's got a walk-in area over here. There's stairs over here and a slide going down to the water there. And this is the only pool with a slide, like I mentioned before, but it's a fairly large pool. Should be accommodating for everybody. Hope you enjoyed. So both of these pools have places to eat at. This one's called Atomic Bay near the lobby. We didn't really necessarily like that place too much. I got a Euro and it was not good. Oh man, I'm locked in. The other one is called Hideaway Bar, and it was much better. So I'm gonna take you to the other pool and show you it, and I'll throw in the Hideaway Bar while we're at it. I guess I really wasn't supposed to come in here. Thank goodness. The other ones were locked. Finally got out of this place. But here on this side where those roofs are is where the Atomic Grill is. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan. Oh, and also there's a bar over here in this area. They have like little drinks that you can get alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. This is the second pool that they have, and it's located near the towers. So if you stay in one of the towers, which I suggest, I'll talk about that later, this is gonna be your pool right downstairs. Now, it's pretty much identical to the other lobby pool with the walk-in part and the stairs and things like that, but this one does not have a slide. However, it does have a lazy river over here. All right, so this is gonna be, I think my wife said she paid around $12 to $14 for a tube. You have to use their tubes, so be prepared for that. And also I wanted to point out that there is sand along this path. So if you have a kid that likes playing the sand, it's a good pool for you. Now, let's see if I can get into Hideaway over there. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get into the Hideaway Bar here at the second pool, and I don't want to pull another one of those situations like I just did where I got trapped inside. So I'm just going to tell you about it. So my wife and I ate here. We absolutely loved it. I got the buffalo chicken wrap. It was really good. And my wife got the turkey wrap and she really enjoyed that. So I would say to expect your bill to be around $30 to $40 for 2 people here at this pool, but I definitely suggest it, so try it out. Here's a look at the lazy river. Now remember 2 things about this lazy river. First, the only lazy river in the entire resort is located at the Towers pool. There is no lazy river at the lobby pool. And also remember to purchase you a tube, because you are going to need to buy their tube if you want a tube in this lazy river. Most every Universal hotel I've seen has a Starbucks located in it, and this one's no different. And we're gonna head up the spiral staircase here and check out what they have upstairs. Looks like they have a bowling alley, so that'll be one of the first things I hit. So the bowling alley is named Galaxy Bowl, and it looks like it is $11 right now to bowl, but it says special rate. So I don't know if that's gonna be how much it is for you to bowl, but let's take a look inside here. Looks like a pretty nice little bowling alley. Here's the place to rent your shoes. Here's the Jack LaLanne Physical Fitness Studio. If you want to work out, I don't know why anybody would want to work out on a vacation, but you will be able to here. If you guys don't know, Jack LaLanne is a big-time old school bodybuilder. So next to the fitness center and the bowling alley, you have an arcade room. So let's go check that one out and see what it's like. Here we go, it's the Game O Rama arcade room. Now it is open at 11 to 11, and it is not 11 yet. But here's a peek inside. It is a pretty large game room. It's not one of those dinky ones you find at usual hotels. It looks like almost like a Dave & Buster's size arcade room. Located inside the lobby, you got your Universal gift shop. So let's go in here and see some of the merchandise they have. I think I'm just gonna B-roll it real quick because there's not much to talk about. The food here at their restaurant called Bayline Diner is actually really good. See, they have like 4 different stalls through there, and each stall sells its own food. So one place might be like Italian, the next place might be like waffles and things. Third place is like American food, and so on. And that's gonna change throughout the day. So you're gonna have breakfast foods and I think dinner foods. I think they skip lunch, but I might be wrong with that. And every meal I've gotten here has been really good. We ate here for breakfast and for dinner, and I'm just gonna drop this little hint with you. Try the beef medallions. Oh my God, they're good. Thank you guys for sticking around until the end of the video, and you are definitely not gonna regret it, because I am gonna make your vacation that much better. All right, so the first tip that I wanna give you is to make sure that you stay at either Bayside or Beachside Towers. Now these rooms right here are nice, but we did get changed to one of those rooms. We actually were staying in Beachside, and we purchased a Volcano Bay view room, and it was behind a bunch of trees. This was practically our view. So I called and they moved us over to here, gave us a pool view room, and it was nice and all. It was a little bit smaller than the tower, but the toilet wouldn't flush, and it seemed just a little bit older. There were things like the light fixture was falling off of the wall, and the toilet looked a little bit older. So I called and told them that the toilet wouldn't flush. I had no other option. They actually moved me to Bayside right here. And guys, let me tell you, there is an obvious difference in quality from Bayside towers, or just the towers in general, to these rooms. I definitely suggest getting this room and trying to get you a Volcano Bay view. I would say from at least the 5th floor up. Do not take anything below the 5th floor, or you're gonna be looking at something like this. Tip number 2 is gonna be come downstairs to the restaurant, the Bayliner restaurant, and pick yourself up some breakfast food. So they have cereal here, milk down there, and it's much cheaper than buying the food for breakfast here in the mornings. You save about $20 or more, to be honest with you. So it's pretty much a tip for you cheapskates like my wife and I. So, I mean, I get it. I'm a cheapskate, but that's just how things are. You know, we usually just save a little bit of money on breakfast because I don't really like it anyways. And then we spend big money elsewhere for lunch and dinner. So if you're not a cheapskate, then go right ahead. Blow your money on those old nasty eggs and things. Though I will say, bacon is amazing. If I could eat a whole plate full of bacon, I probably wouldn't cheap it up and eat cereal. Tip number 3, take advantage of the early access into Volcano Bay. No matter what resort you stay at here at Universal, you get, as of today, a 30-minute early access into the water park. So that's a good amount of time to get yourself a really good chair and to knock out a few slides before everyone gets here. Tip number 4 would be to bring some extra cash, because if you want to do this lazy river, you have to buy their pool float. And like I said earlier, it's going to be around $10 to $15. But it's a lot of fun to be able to float in this river. So if you want to do that, you better be bringing some extra cash. Also, the food was really great, so bring some extra cash for that as well. My last pro tip for the day is to stay at the Bayside Tower if you want to go to Volcano Bay. It is literally a 2-minute walk from this tower to get to Volcano Bay. But I will tell you this, if you are more interested in going to the Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure parks, you don't need to really stay in these towers, because you're gonna have to come down here, walk along this sidewalk, go all the way down here, and right there is the transportation system, the buses. Actually, it's right over here. So it's a pretty hefty little walk to get to the bus stop to take you to the park. But it is really nice to get to Volcano Bay. Before I end the video, I wanted to tell you guys if I would stay here or not again, and the answer would be thumbs up. Yes, I would stay here again. Now, we did run into some issues when we first got here. I told you guys earlier in the video that we changed rooms twice. So we had 3 different rooms because there were some issues with the other 2. However, the employees that work here, they fixed it up really nice for us. They were super helpful, and I really appreciate it. So that's going to wrap things up for me here at Volcano Bay Beach Resort, Universal. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that little like button. If you have any questions or comments, positive comments, drop them down the stairs in the comment section. And if you like this stuff, subscribe, because I will be doing lots of that stuff. So it is now time for me to recharge my batteries. For now, it's gonna be game over.